said in the footage, you know, today on The View was basically, it's not white people who was threatening her. It was us who was threatening her.
Right. Where do you think she live? I think she live in Atlanta.
Exactly.
They gonna get her at the Ku Klux Klan mall and drag her by her hair. You know her hair made a cat. She got the new weave.
I don't have Jennifer Holiday money, honey. I don't know what it might be, because it's I don't got Jennifer Holiday money, but me personally, I feel as though, you know, like I said, once I kind of came out, and even being on this show, because I'm pretty sure the headline says Trump supporter, I'm putting a lot of myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
The sample, music is expression, missionary ENT, A&R the session. Life is like a sample, music is expression. Come down to a spot, A&R the session. We never wanted anything but just to rock. We coming down to the tubes, so sit and watch. And everything, every single city block. Every artist come down and give a knock. See if you got it made. Come down, round our way. Don't treat it like another day. There's something you gotta say. It's mainstream, it's underground, it's everywhere between. So tune in and let the microphone converse to dreams. So talk about it, industry life, and learn lessons. Missionary ENT, A&R the session. Life is like a sample, music is expression. Missionary ENT, A&R the session. Life is like a sample, music is expression. Come down to a spot, A&R the session.
Welcome. A&R the session, we in the building, man. A year later, this is our year anniversary right here. It feels different. Listen, my name is Corey, Mr. A&R Jackson, and with me I have my family right here, man, my blood, my nephew, OG QT, you know, real good guy, stand up man. How you feeling, Q? QT, huh?
Man, Baltimore. What's up, B-More? First of all, let me give a big shout out to Corey and Jax for having me as this co-host, man. Every Thursday night from 9 to 11, Facebook Live. We will be airing live from 9 to 11. Man, I'm awesome and blessed, man. You know me, ain't no complaints over here.
I respect that. Definitely, man. Now, for those of you who are just now tuning in for the very first time, or those of you who was previous listeners and fans watching the show, in the session, we are here to bridge the gap between the mainstream industry or mainstream artists and the local artists or the community for that matter. You know, we want to be a platform for those artists to express themselves differently in a more open and genuine way, you know? Whereas though people who don't know who these individuals are, these gifted men and women are, they could get to know who they are from a different viewpoint of the looking glass, you know?
True.
And that's all it is, man. You know, that's ain't all the session.
Man, y'all already know how I feel about that, Baltimore. You know, I always keep my young brothers at the forefront. All the time, man, because when I came home from prison, what I seen was a bunch of young brothers with talent, with really no platform to get it out there to the public. As far as just locally, Baltimore, and you know, once artists was booked, they go ahead and give them their mixtapes, or they could pay or get booked to perform to open it up. Man, it's amazing to see how it started, how it began, and how it's steadily progressing, man. Yeah. Shout out to OTM, man. Moose, YG Tech, no excuses, man.
Shout out. Who else you want to shout out, huh?
Man, Swag Money 037, the real Pop J, my big brother, man. Laffy, man, y'all already know. Team Swag Money 037 this all year, man. Let's go, man. Go time.
That's what's up. That's what's up, my man.
Y'all know what my motto is, say nothing but do everything. Popped up on the radio. I got a platform now, man. Keep watching, man. Greatest show on earth. Keep watching.
We coming, man. We coming. We gonna come differently. Last year was our first time on the air. It was lovely. I had my god brother Say Cool the Man on here with me as my co-host. He's coming back this year as well. It's gonna be us up in here, man. We're gonna be expressing ourselves, exposing, and bringing out new atmosphere, new energy for these artists that's coming out with great energy, you know?
Man, all the time, man. Let me give a shout out to G Baby Ziggy Zaya, man. February 3rd, Moneybag Yard at the Palladium, man. 2 of our up and coming local artists. One on the female scene and one on the one of our young East Baltimore artists, man. And this high cut, I'm from Baltimore, man. I don't separate, man. I deal with everybody that's real, that's men. I deal with men. You know what I'm saying? If people have problems, whatever, that has nothing to do with me. But I deal with them personally and on the business side, and I separate the two. That's the core of the industry, you know. People like to abide by cliches, man. I've been a rule breaker all my life. I ain't abiding by nothing the industry saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it goes to say that I ain't saying that, you know, I'm bigger than the movement, but I'm the guys that made it move. When I first arrived on the scene, I was watching it. I heard young brothers, and I learned from the kids. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
the kids inspired me, man, to really get into the source and the heart of it. It was young kids coming to me. I was reaching out to people around them, or they would come to me themselves, and it was amazing to see how it was to really get our city to purchase a $5 CD of our local artists. To now, they asking, man, look, is the new such and such out? Yeah, is that what is 10? Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? So that cliche of, I see this thing on Instagram where it say Atlanta artists, Baltimore artists. That's not true. Check out Band Hunter, Izzy, YG Tech and Moose. You know what I'm saying? Moose and G Baby, Lil Marty and Moose. West Baltimore artists, East Baltimore artists, YB Skola and Moose. You know what I'm saying? So
listen, people.
It's not so much as crabs in a barrel. It's with those that have nothing else better to do. You know what I'm saying? They like to poke holes in a strong cloth, you know. But that comes with the game, that comes with the spotlight. And I'm amazed at how well these young brothers are poised and bounce back from bad situations and turn them into positive. They motivate me because a lot of times, you know, I'm from the streets, man, and certain things, certain situations have me ready to quit. But it'd be like dudes like Moose that I have a personal relationship with, and Tech, my big brother, that keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying? That keep me going.
Right.
So I salute the youth, man. They keep me pumped up, man. They keep me focused. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they depend on me. If I don't make it, I fail everybody. That's how I feel. That's why I go so hard.
You got to. You have to go hard for what you're passionate for. You know, for what you're passionate about, and for what's in you. You know, if that energy is within you, you got to go ahead and put it out there in the atmosphere. You got to go hard behind it for what you believe in. Because if you don't do it, who's going to do it for you?
Man, that's like breathing in, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that I have a personal network with, ever did business with, I go off on because they part of me now, you know? Yeah. I don't see it as the money. Once we lock in, whether it's contractual or verbal, that's just how I was raised, man, by the men in my life and the women.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on my sisters now. Them Nubian queens go hard. I'm a product of them. My brother's product of them. You know what I'm saying? Yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So that's all I do, man. I shine a spotlight on our city. I ain't gonna leave here and go to Atlanta. When that bag coming, of course I'm leaving. Yeah, I'll be in Cali somewhere, big mansion, but that's always home. I'm always gonna keep eye on home. I'm always gonna, try to heal the open wounds that's here, first and foremost. Because without this city, it's like my surrogate mother. Outside of my mom's womb, my city gave me the experiences that I had. As far as it was positive or negative. So all that in life, you gotta just ball up in one ball and take it, man, and use it as gas to fuel your movement. If not, what you just gonna be broken? I ain't never been broken. I've been broken up. I ain't never been broken though. It's a difference.
And it's a shame that we have people out here that just want to try to break others, just to make themselves feel better.
Man, listen, come see me, the OG, man. Ain't no sense in trying to break nobody up. Let's discuss this, man. One thing I learned about war, right? Before, pre-war and during war, is negotiation is the best weapon.
It is.
Whether you cap something your opponent has that they charge, or whether, the threat of taking something away from your opponent that they charge. Negotiation is the first component of man. That's why I talk so much. I ain't never talked this much in my life. I bought chapstick. Come on, look, the child talking about. But that the growth and development me through my brothers, man. I was a nut when I came home. I wanted to attack my young brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I ain't understand them. So I went amongst them. I got criticized by my peers. I ain't care. As long as my brother loved me and my family, God. And that's why I do it, man. That's why I put all them young brothers on my Instagram. That's why I sell their music, promote their music. You know what I'm saying? Play their videos on the screens. You know what I'm saying? People ask who the book. It be hard sometimes,
it's a great thing that you do right there, man. You down there in Mardam and Mall. You promoting these artists, these individuals, these young men and young women. And you giving them another platform for them to really get out to the community,
Man, true. And another thing about the female rappers on the team, let me give a special shout out, man, to First Lady OTM, man. Let me give a shout to Lex Chatbo. We got Buffy the Beauty on the way. Like, man, we got some females coming up. Ziggy Zaya. Y'all just can't say there's no real female MCs inside of our city.
We have a lot. A whole lot.
See, I promote talent, not popularity. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You never want, just because everybody like it, and I have some of my strongest discussions with some of my most loyal customers about that. I don't care what's popular. I'm about talent. Once I recognize it, I'm going to get behind it. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to share it with the people. That's just how I am.
Okay, I believe we have a caller here. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear nobody.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Y'all breaking up, man.
Okay, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, it must be your phone, man.
Golly.
Who was just calling?
Hey, Cord.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Man, it's Mastermind, man. What's happening?
Oh, man, Mastermind, what's good with you?
Ain't nothing. Congratulations on getting back on the air. I see you.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. Trying to reconnect with the energy that I left.
Yeah, man.
Last year, just trying to reconnect with him, man.
That's what's up. What y'all talk about? I wasn't actually watching the show. I just saw it, so I called.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, just, reintroducing to the community who A&R The Session is and what we are about.
Already.
Introduced my nephew, my blood, my family right here, OG QT. Introduce who he is and what he's done in the community and what he's doing. And then we're going to eventually speak on our community and what we can do to better our community, in addition to what we have coming up in the future. What organizations and programs we're going to support.
That's what's up. You always on your betterment of the community. I appreciate it. Somebody got to do it.
I mean, they doing it, but for me, it's just trying to just rebuild or reconnect with that the essence that we used to have.
But you know what it got to be though, and a lot of folks don't realize it is that it got to be the OGs to do it, not necessarily the it's not the. I'm not gonna say they're not prominent members of the community, yo, but it got to be the dudes who be outside that everybody know be outside. Got to start pushing that community, pushing that. Hey, maybe we should go do this because they get more recognition and more, you know. It's like when I was coming up, when the OGs used to tell us, boy, you better go in the house. We used to go in the house.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, that energy right there, we lost. Well, I'm not going to say we really lost it, but it's just...
It transformed.
It transformed. It did, yeah. So, what I would like to have is just the people with the voice, everyone who, you know, who's watching and listening and trying to absorb that energy, have them come out and express their concerns about bettering our community and, you know, for the youth and for the future of our children.
Yeah, they need to open up all of the recs, bring back the PAL League, stop taking the PAL vans and taking them kids to jail and start taking them back to school and to the rec.
It's a lot of things, you know, it's a lot of things, man. I mean, but... Yeah,
excuse me.
You know, and everything's connected with it. You know, from the people of the community, the parents, family members, school, reality TV, which is what everyone's on nowadays. You know, social media is everything.
Foolishness.
You know, but it's just something else, man. It's something. I see I got my Clean's couch checking in, Co-Ed Bliss. I see y'all. How y'all doing?
Yeah, man. I see you, buddy. I got my I'm doing a shameless plug too. My studio is back open.
Go ahead. Let me go ahead.
It's
throw
cute.
your plug in there, man.
It's called Graffiti Hall Studios. It's at 208 South Pulaski Street. I have very flexible hours. All you have to do is call me and schedule your time. I'm charging $25 an hour right now. You know what I mean? The mix down is included with purchase of 3 or more hours.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
And
anybody hear that?
For those who don't know, Mastermind was my engineer from last year. But hey, Mastermind, real quick, man, I got another call coming up, I believe.
All right.
Call back in anytime, my G.
Alrighty, I got you. I'm going to show up on you. Watch.
You do that.
All right.
All right, fam. You there? Hello, Carter?
Whoa.
Hello? What it do?
Hey, what's happening, Kevin?
What's that? What's good?
It's a live radio show?
It's live.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. I want to call salute my little brother, QT. I heard he up there tonight. Y'all got a real one in the building.
Of course.
I just want to tell him.
He listens to you right now.
Keep doing what he's doing. Listen, tell him I say keep doing what he's doing. A lot of men out here talking about change, talking about helping the youth, but he actually living it every day, 24 hours a day. He don't take no time off when it comes to the youth, straightening them out, getting them right. Got his hands in a lot of situations. I respect him. He's an honorable man. He's a stand-up man, and I just want to give him a big shout-out, tell him I love him to death, and salute and keep doing what he's doing.
Hey, look, he here with you right now, man. You know what I mean? He listens to you, man.
Little bro, keep doing what you're doing, you hear me? A lot of men out here talking about, you know, change and talking about helping, but they ain't doing it. You living it every day. I watch you every day. I watch you not get no sleep, worrying about other men and other people in their situation and trying to make sure your community right and your youth, your young kings is right. So I salute you, little bro. I love you. Hold your head up and keep doing what you're doing, you hear me?
Appreciate that, big bro. Love you more. So you already know.
Already, man. Y'all enjoy y'all evening, man. Y'all got a real one on the show.
You already
know.
All
you youngers out there that don't know OGQT, do your homework, man. You got a real one. You can stop and talk to him about anything, for real.
That's real talk.
Use your OGs. Use your OGs. Don't be scared of them. Go to him. He the one gonna help you.
That's what I'm talking about. People
all
need
right,
to hear
man,
that stuff like that, man. Hey, we much love, much respect, and we love you, man.
Thanks, big bro.
Same here, man. Ain't nothing but love, man. Y'all be safe and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, yeah, already know.
All right, babe.
Salute. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you what changed my whole mindset because, like I said before, when I was in them streets, I wasn't approachable. Anybody that really know me know how I carry, and I wasn't a big dude either. Never ran with a whole bunch of dudes, you know what I'm saying? But I seen something in prison when I was leaving out that really was mind blowing. But my OGs had always told me, man, listen, come with serious consequences. Been in there from 30, 40 years. I'm going out. It's been in there from the 60s and 2005, dying. That they're purposely keeping alive until their body just can't take no more. I said to myself, not me, I'm worth too much. Nobody else love me, I know God not love me. I have to get in the lane where I can help others and show them this ain't it.
Man, that's real talk right there, though. That's real talk. And I hope the listeners are really listening to the words that's coming out of your vocals, man, because it's like, it's knowledge, it's wealth, and it's helpful information. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back, and we're going to continue this discussion on topic, and we're going to just go ahead and take y'all down memory lane, man. It's the A&R session. We in the building, baby. OG QT, Corey, Mr. A&R Jackson. What it do? Nicole?
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature. And I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do. And I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular. It's getting that person money. It's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like,
the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's radio loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Take care of a few bills real quick. A&R the session. We in the building. Corey, Mr. A&R Jackson. We have OG QT in the building, my G. You feel me? This is my family right here, my blood family. Oh, man. QT. Take us down memory lane real quick, man, for you. How was it when you was coming up in the community? How was the music scene and the atmosphere all together for you?
Man, it was awesome for me. I enjoyed myself. Even the lows was fun because you learned something. Or you had somebody to teach you from your failure, you know what I'm saying? It was awesome, especially the music. You know, we had Pop, Nas. I go all the way back to Kumo D, Cool G Rap. Like, music with content.
Yeah, exactly, substance.
You know how they say art imitate life? Life imitate art also. Anything that's on one side can happen on the other side. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, that's just the vision that I take. You know, me not getting no sleep and all that, that's just part of the sacrifice, man. Because I ain't getting no sleep that used to kill my community. So I'm trying to build it up and help, you know, the young brothers see they worth. Really the business side. I'm not tripping off the talent. That's there. It's evident. You can see it.
Right.
Turn on YouTube.
All day.
Izzy, Davo, Moose, you know what I mean? Scola, rest in peace, Scooter, Chino. You got Primetime Tez, YG Tech. Man, we got a platoon. We got a whole industry within the industry, to tell you the truth.
I mean, you also got Miss Kitty, you know, Taylor G. You know, you have a whole lot of other artists out here as well. You know what I mean? That's really doing it as well, you know? I mean, our community, Baltimore, is really filled with a whole lot of talent.
Man, clothiers, comedians. Like, I'm amazed every day. That's what I spend my money on. All local apparel. That's it. That's all I know.
That's all I speak about, man. You know, why should I support something that's going to cost $80, $150? Who's not really giving back to my community when I could go ahead local and support my next fellow brother and sister, you know, and what they doing. That's giving back to the community.
This the thing, man, and this is what I always say. If you don't show it the other man, don't show it me. You feel me? You can always come to me, whatever, you know, couple hours, whatever. You can't go to Jordan and get that. You come to me and get it. I'm going to forget I gave it to you because it's really from the heart. I've been in situations where I had no one to lean on, or I chose not to use my resources, and I did it on my own to build my character, build my strength. So if I ever get it and I lose it all, I still can do it all over again without asking for it.
Exactly.
So, you know.
That's knowledge right there once again, man. I mean, QT, he's really give you a lot of knowledge. You know, I truly hope if you're tuning in that you're really listening to tonight's show and what he's saying. We want to take a quick commercial break, pay our bills again, and come back. A&R The Session, we in the building. Something different tonight, man.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know you're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up! Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
The session, baby. Welcome back. We back in the building, man. We was just speaking about memory lane, man. Back in the days, how it was for the energy and the atmosphere of the community coming up for QT. You want to continue us on, man?
Man, cookouts, house parties, basement parties.
What was the type of greatest event or greatest thing that you can remember, first of all, as a youth, come up as a child in the community?
My friends. Life nothing without friends.
Yeah.
You know, the togetherness, the unity, being filled love. That's how gangs created. They make you feel wanted, you know, but we didn't have that.
Right.
We just had, you know, we fought each other, and then we hugged. Became the best of friends. You know, you had a problem with my friend, you had a problem with all of us.
Exactly.
It's not like that now. I don't know why, but, you know, I keep it. Anybody in my circle close to me is a standard and a set of guidelines of rules you got to abide by to even be around me. Simple. You know? But let me see the greatest show that I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie. R. Kelly and Jay-Z, best of both worlds, so Baltimore Arena. Over the Rough Riders tour, all that. Jay-Z performed, man. Me and my brother, I just called them. I took them to go see him in D.C. I have never been in a show where no one left early. Took us an hour to get out the parking garage. Man went on for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Just him.
Yeah.
Band, live band. Killed it. Seen nothing like that.
That's what it is, man. That's what's up. You know, for me, I didn't get out too much, I don't think. I went out to a few parties here and there, you know, a few shows here and there. But people who know me know I've been bouncing since I was 16 years old doing security. You know, so I'm in the clubs doing security and bouncing. My whole mindset back then was, why pay to go out and party when I could get paid to be at the party?
Man,
just doing security with my people.
I party every day of the week, man, my friends. That I dance and all that. I ain't get what nobody said. Crazy leg and steaky leg and all that. Tootsie roller.
Back in the days, what was it, Utah? On Utah Street, you know. The tunnel, and then even once the tunnel closed, outside was the party. It was the after party. You know, people was just driving up, cars next to each other, music blast and everything else. You know, I miss those days. You can have fun and enjoy the energy and atmosphere. It was love.
I really don't. I'm going to tell you why. Understanding God through their death experience, right? Everything happened within the time frame. That's what time was created for.
Oh, yeah, of course.
To feed you life in segments and levels. Like Meek Mill says, levels to this. And that's what time is. It's an increment on life. Break it down in intervals and parts.
Right.
You get it? If you break down 24, it's 12 and 12.
Of course.
50% of that is 12 of 24. You keep up with 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So God always gives a way to track life. See, what we come from and what we're experiencing is the evolution of life. No matter how ugly, it's life we live in. What's always wrong always can be fixed. I believe that it's a solution to any problem. You just have to work on it.
True.
I was bred like that through my personal experience. I still go through it. I'm not perfect. I'm not a superstar. I'm not aligned with that. I'm always going to be in the community. I choose to be where I'm at. I'm not forced to be where I'm at. Some people forced to be in the neighborhood.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I choose to be in the neighborhood. There's a difference.
You know, that's so true. You know, the new job where I'm at, I work with kids now, you know, troubled youth, troubled teens. And they're like, Mr. Jackson, like, why are you here when you could be somewhere else? And it's like, it's God, you know. The energy has drawn me here. Through my travels, I'm here. And I choose to be here. I don't have to be, but I choose to be because I feel like it's missing something. You know, these kids out here nowadays, man, they are missing that elder, that family member that cares to redirect them and help them and coach them through life. And that's what these youth out here is missing, or that's what they're yearning towards.
No, they're missing strong men.
Well, yeah, of course, that too, definitely.
That's it. I party with them all the time. I never bump heads with them. I do the same thing they do, except for the pills and things. But as far as the tweed and the little, well, a lot of liquor, you know, I keep it 100. I do the same thing.
Right.
Some of these our young and up and coming artists, really all of them, I watched them grow from boys to men. Some of them was pre-high school, just getting out still last 2 years or whatever. I watched them have families. And for 6 years, I campaigned for this city, this town, with my industry connections as well as my party promotions. Charged nothing. Everything was for free. People ask me why. Because help is free.
Exactly.
Somebody helped me, charged me nothing. But what they gave me the ability to be here today and to help others, especially my youngins. Like, I'm done with the old dudes. I ain't coaching nobody old.
Right.
All my young brothers, I don't care what they into, how long they been taught. I'd have been to hell and back. Dance with the devil in the gasoline jumpsuit with a blunt and came back and did it 2 more times after that. So I say that to say I'm just all man. It was my final definition for trying to help my youth. And I'm going to say this. Nothing really wrong with our youth. Look at their school system. How would you feel?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
We had this discussion earlier. Yeah, definitely understand.
My whole thing is every day I get up, no matter my personal problem, loss, or anything, I come up to give my city hope. When I say my city, my youth, to those that's there, on their way, up and coming, just starting out, and everybody in between. That's my duty. And, you know, but I'm charging fees this year. Yeah, come talk to the OG. I'm going to be fair with you, depending on what you want. I got a whole menu like McDonald's. Come talk to you, boy.
We need that mucha, huh?
Nah, not really, but it's just time to teaching the business part of business.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you just keep feeding a person, they never know what it's like to go get their own food in this industry. It's a shark-infested piranha, barracuda, lion, tiger, every vulture, wildlife, they're going to sweet talk you, cover it up. Get the business first, the talent there, learn the business, get your entertainment lawyer. Understand percentages, understand the duty of a manager, his role, why he get what he get. Understand your duty as an artist. Understand what it takes to run a label, to be a real CEO. Stop just making it an idea, let's really get into the business of it. I was taught the business. Shout out to the Center for Urban Families, too. That's where I get my business acumen from. Carver High School, let's go Bears. You know?
Okay.
So, you know, the culture growing, man. It's just amazing every day when I look at the videos and I really hear the content that I could be 19, 20 years ahead of these young brothers and still can relate to them on that level. So we the same spiritually. I don't mind going around. They keep me young. I tell them no all the time, certain things I'm just ain't capable of doing. I ain't going to do. I ain't going to attempt to do it either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Level up my young kings and queens, man. That's why I go so hard for the culture. I benefit nothing from this. I just do it because I'm tired of hearing the negative about my city and my youth, man.
That's
like,
right.
I was in that situation. I ain't disrespect my elders, but even those that elders I did help still talk bad about me so I can understand. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel isolated? How do you feel like nobody cares? I've been there before, but the difference between now and then, when I got incarcerated, it was a lot of super OGs. What I mean is they write stories about these men, books out about them, that I was privileged and blessed to be under their tutelage and leadership. See, the part of maturity requires listening, because we all are arrogant in a sense. Who really gonna tell their wrongs? Yeah, I'm wrong. I don't do all that. It's gonna make me feel a certain type of way. But I just been blessed with men that like glass. Even when it comes to their shortcomings or their wrongdoing, and I just recycle it to my youth, man. I even show it to them, you know. But that's what it's all about, man.
It is, man. It is.
The culture growing. They just don't know how many labels are really looking at our city at this time. Like, real talk. Man,
Baltimore is definitely being watched.
Man, just keep working, man. Just keep working. That's all I'm going to tell. The best advice for all my artists that's upcoming with no large budget or no budget at all, if the talent going to speak for itself, just give the music away, man. You know, but make it presentable for the public so they'll be more receptive to it. Don't just send them a CD with some black writing on it, because ain't nobody going to really pay attention to that. Whatever you can afford, man. Invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, how you expect others to invest in you? It's that simple.
That's true. Because the more you put into it, it has to grow, regardless of what. If you put into the pot, which is yourself, you invest in. Others see your energy. You make that connection with them. They're going to invest in you.
True.
And it's just going to grow. It's going to snowball.
I want to shout YGG Tay, man. Man, I just bag hunter jug, free jug, man. Free bigger veils, man. It's just so many of them. I can't even give them all right now, but they know I love them.
Hey, we got time.
To the Baltimore culture, man. And we not Atlanta. We Baltimore. We our own. Don't compare us to no one else. We Baltimore. Simple. Baltimore. Baltimore, Baltimore, Baltimore. What's up, B-More? That's it. We ain't Atlanta. Ain't no Quavos here, Offset. Ain't no Uzi verse. We ain't even from that type of era, man. We Baltimore. We ready to change the game. Give me 90 days. Promise you.
Listen.
Watch this.
Listen. You
Watch
heard it
this.
from him, man. You heard him.
Y'all ain't expect to see me pop up like this. Nobody knew. I ain't tell my brother to yesterday. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna do everything.
Exactly.
Shout out to Skeety, man. Northeast Baltimore in the building, man. A1 Day 1. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, man. Real quick. Give me your top 5 industry artists.
Industry?
Industry.
Let me say this. I ain't even include Jay-Z. Gotti, Jeezy, Beanie Siegel, Jada Kiss, Fabulous.
That's different. That's
For me,
different. Of course.
Opinion.
Of
not
course.
facts.
Right.
I ain't including like Tupac, none of that. That's
Right.
different.
Okay.
But far as from like 2002 to present day, I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
That's my top 5. I know I'm gonna get some flack for this thing. I don't want to fight nobody. That's my opinion. It's not a fact.
Your top 5, and what really made you choose them as your top 5?
Man, anybody know I'm a street dude, first of all.
You
know, and I watched. It's like the city. I watched Jeezy career develop. I watched Gotti career develop, and I had the pleasure to be around these artists personally. You know.
Right.
My God, awesome, man. Come out of the penitentiary to be around multimillionaires when I ain't got $2. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe in the power of God. I'm not churchy. I'm spiritual.
Same here.
It's a difference. So that's where it comes from, man. I really want to see all my young brothers that's pushing and really in the industry, that's in there, that's on their way. And, you know, you deserve all the blessings you get. Hate gonna come, man. Don't worry about that. Use that as the fuel to just push your car, man. Push your move. Promote your brand. Be your brand. If you ain't gonna stand up for your brand, how you expect somebody else to do it? Be your brand. You know? Don't never allow no one else to promote your brand like you would, because they're not. It's just ain't the hands to do it.
Man, this is just knowledge right here, man. I mean, it's a blessing to have you up here as my co-host for A&R The Session, you know? It's a beautiful thing, man. We coming together on a different level. It's awesome.
Man, I got a lot more in store for the city, though, man.
Of course.
I keep saying the city, right? People see me as an individual, but them two initial represent a battalion of people, male, female, and children. So I gotta watch how I move, man. People watching me. I slip. Don't get me twisted. I slip a lot of times. That's why I got big brothers. California, Pennsylvania, right here in the count. I got them. I cause them, man. I use my resources, man. Anger management programs. I got all types of tools to use now. Because when you come out the streets and you really was a major player, you're going to be psychologically damaged because of the tools of survival. And I'm going to leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? So we all damaged somehow.
Yeah.
Get me? But it amazes me how we're more alike but treat each other like enemies. That's what I had to learn in a racist regime, being in prison as a teenager. Racism, it exists.
Yeah.
I've been a part of it for years. As a child, it wasn't no separation. And they tried to break me, they couldn't. I ended up breaking the system. That's why I'm so strong. Seriously.
You have to be mentally and emotionally strong.
You know, tell the truth, I don't even listen to industry artists. Tech, Davo, Moose, G-Baby, Izzy. Man, I do listen to Lex Chat, bro.
Real quick. My bad. We gonna take a quick commercial break, my G.
Say no more.
Yeah, I mean, real quick. See what's going on with these phone lines. And we're gonna be right back, man. A&R The Session. It's our first show, our anniversary show. Welcome. We got more energy coming, more folks coming, a lot more things in store for y'all. Watch. A&R The Session. We in the building. Okay?
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
I thought you was going to have my money today.
Man, it is what it is.
Then last week you told me your wife was cooking.
Man, it is what it is.
Then again, I don't think I want your wife cooking because you don't like it.
Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K. Check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio. It is what it is, 9/11.
Yo,
listen,
our principal used to put, we talk in the cafeteria, he would put us on that wall, and he going down the line.
I was at Lamell Middle School. I had a principal by the name Mr. Moore. He used to point at me in my forehead and smack the shit out of it. Anytime I did something wrong.
Yeah.
But it was discipline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. We don't got that now.
Listen, bro.
It's
nowhere now. That's the
with my
problem.
mother.
It's no
come
discipline
through the school building. Do that now, you go to jail.
My mother come through the school building and you hear her from the front door. I don't give a fuck if y'all call 911, 411, 211, 311. I'ma whip his ass.
Right.
And I'm in the classroom acting like a clown, and I say, "Oh, somebody, mama finna whoop they ass, right?"
It is your mother the whole time.
Look, she got that fucking corner, and I'm up on the board drawing dumb shit. She said, "What the fuck you doing?" I said, "Nothing." She said, "Come here. You wanna be a fucking class clown?" She said, "Pull your pants down." I looked at her like, "What?"
Whoa.
She said, "Don't worry about it." She snatched that fucking leather belt off so fat, man, she will wham my ass out.
Man, you the ringleader.
Oh, no. She said, "Look.
You want to be in circus? She's the ringleader."
She said, "Now apologize to the class."
Right.
I was so fucking embarrassed. I said, "I apologize." Look. I apologize. She said, "Say it louder."
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back, baby. We back in the building, man. A&R the session, man. Missionary Entertainment. Boy, Butter Lifestyles. OG, QT in the building. Down at Mondawmin Mall with his CDs. And a lot of knowledge and wealth for you. QT, what's good, family?
Man, I'm cool. You know me, strong and blessed, Chief. Pleasure to be here, talk to the city, man. Call in and talk to us, man.
Let's give us a call, man.
Talk to us, man.
410-702-5657. Once again, 410-702-5657. Give us a call if you're watching, man.
Tune in, man. Connect.
What are your questions, concerns? What things you like to see change in our community and in your neighborhood? What type of positive energy do you have going on around you? You know, the crazy thing is, real quick, man, I want to speak on relationships.
I hear you.
I want to speak on relationships real quick, man. It's crazy.
Nah, I ain't
and the relationships that we build with people throughout our travels of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the type of energy that you give out
is the type you receive.
You're going to receive right back.
Calm.
Exactly. It does exist. The invisible, elastic rubber band or whatever you want to call it is there. You know, what goes around come around for the most part. So during your travels in life, the relationships that you build with people, you have to be careful of who you let in and what type of energy you're receiving as well as giving off.
Listen, who you shout out is just as important as who you let in.
Yeah.
Because if you got a fucked up individual around you, it's a good person standing outside running to take their place. It's life. It's the cycle of life. It's just laws things going to happen anyway without our influence. You know what I'm saying? That's the rule of karma.
Yeah.
I've been bit both ways.
Okay.
I ain't always been on the positive side of karma. I ain't gonna say it sound perfect. I just been through enough struggles and hardships that I've been burned through the fire to be purified, to come back in society and help those that need it the most vulnerable, which is our youth. And when I say youth, I say 25 and under.
Okay.
I'm not calling nobody a kid, but they the core that's gonna lead the next generation, take us to that next level as elders, you know.
Yeah.
So through their music, they expose what they're going through.
That's so true. They oh man, it's like you said earlier, art imitating life, life imitating art, the yin and the yang, what goes around come around, you know? It's all the same. And with our youth, they only expressing what they see or even what they're fantasizing about, depending on their community, their area, their upbringing, and who they are.
All communities are the same. The only thing that changes is the demographics. We all African American. We all speak the same language. We're the same brands. We all want to be rich. None of us want to struggle. You know, so we more alike than different.
That's true.
Everybody, I ask how I'm so old and still relevant. I ain't make myself relevant. I helped a youth. See, it was the pool of vultures when I came home, trying to feed off these young brother towns without giving them proper justification and payment. I changed all that, bro. You gotta pay a man for his work. Simple. To respect the man, respect the man, respect what a man do. Simple.
That's
we
real.
Make it difficult as humans.
That's real. Man. Tell me what's in store for you right now, QT.
I can't.
What upcoming events and shows you got jumping off, man?
No excuses, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Okay,
man, I got big brothers to answer to, man.
Of course, of course.
I'm the OG, but I still got to get in line and follow protocol.
Definitely respect
Swag
that.
Money 037, man. Shag Gang 12, Young Rowdy Day, what up? You know. And let me say this. I haven't been to a performance with our local brothers where it was trash. Lord Mighty. I'll go to them all, Davo. Shout out to Davo, man. If y'all don't have that Ben, that's a good mixtape. Go get that. Track 3, Rockstar.
Once
he
again,
produced it and he ripped it.
CQT, Mardon Mall, second floor. Get that Ben, huh?
I'm telling you.
Get that, man.
Stop sleeping on our artists, man. Y'all know these little baby and all them. And the ABC rappers. We really got floors. YG Tech, Davo, Moves getting better. We got some freestylers, man. Seriously. Young Easy, shout out, man. Rough Riders. What's up, Young Easy? Mission Success. You know what I mean? Lil Richie. We got something that's can flow. Not battle rhymers, lyrics, content. Music that means something to those that have the same struggles. I don't get what people say. I'm tired of hearing violent music when all the kids see it is violence. They're a victim of it and they're participants in it. So, what did you expect for them to talk about?
Right.
And that's logic. That don't have nothing to do with being tough or being superior than the next man. That's just the reality of life that we live as African Americans. But I strive to change that. Martin did it. I can do it.
We all can.
No?
We all can, honestly, man. We just really got to take that stand and believe within ourselves. Have the same fire and fierce and energy that you have as well, you know?
You'll be surprised the offers I had to abandon the hip-hop scene and culture. Like my brother that just called in, you'd be surprised. So when I say I'm really for the culture, I mean I've been tried and tested on all ends. I never sold none of my young artists out.
Right.
Never stole, took from them. If they was on anything that my name was on or I was promoting, they always was compensated.
Definitely respect that. We want to take a quick commercial break, man. Give us a call. A&R The Session. We have OGQT in the building, man.
Man, call us, man. I'm trying to hear from the city, Baltimore. What's up?
410-702-5657. Once again, it's A&R The Session. 410-702-5657. Definitely out of that.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can I tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back in the building, man. QT. What else do you do down there while you're at Modern Mall, man? Who do you see that come through?
Everybody. And nobody sometimes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure,
I see everybody and nobody, you know.
Right.
I see my youth every day, man. That's what keep me going. Man, listen, I wish I could have asked my brother some questions. Call back in, big bro. I call that man many nights, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, we had talks many times before, man. I remember calling you up.
I mean, that's what men for. Still shopping, still, bro. I don't believe in my image. What I'm saying about that, for all that I do, right, I'm not one to boast or brag or feel like I'm bigger than the next individual because of where I'm heading in life. That's never been my thing, even when I was in the life. And I played on a major level with some of the biggest, heaviest hitters in our city. I just was a normal plain dude. I never rode in big cars. I always had a nice place, though. Nice things. I never was extravagant or loud. So that's the persona I take on now. Even in an industry that's so decadent, meaning overindulging in everything, jewelry, diamonds, just too much. So I'm just a regular dude, man. Care nothing about Rolexes, Italian. Whatever I throw on, it's going to cause a grip and it's going to look good on me, period. Simple.
Respect that. I believe we might have a caller coming in. Let me just double check and see. Caller, you there?
Yo.
Caller, can you hear us?
This Rez, man. Big dummy, man.
Hey, what up, bro? Shout out.
What's good with you?
I can't call it, man. What's going on?
The wake up out now, man. Y'all sleep, man. Get off them Xannies. Wake up.
I heard my
Come get the wake up, man.
I know, yeah. Just calling in and support, man.
Man. Definitely.
How you doing, little bro? Little bro.
I can barely hear you, like you breaking up.
Oh, you had to bring your mic. No.
You can hear me.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you a little bit. You breaking up, though.
Fire your reception. Thanks for the call, little bro. Love you, boy.
You already know. What you already wrap it up?
No. We here for another hour, man.
Yeah.
You say it again?
I said we here for another hour.
Okay, man. What y'all talking about tonight, man? What's going on?
Man, hip hop and the culture and how it changed our community.
You say what?
Hip hop, the culture, and how it changed our community.
They don't say nothing. What's up, my man? What's up? You know how
what
it is.
I do. You know,
nobody.
that out.
Got people to come in. You smell it? I'm coming back. They'll smell it, and then they'll come to go to the front desk and be like,
ooh.
You smell it? You smell it?
Little bro. Woo. Yeah, he hung up. That's
okay.
Good. Come on, man. When y'all call in, make sure your surroundings clean, man. We live.
We definitely live, man. I mean, this ain't all the session, man. It's all about our community. I mean, we respect everything that y'all do out here.
Respect us in this process, too. Works both ways. That's another thing, man. In order for anything to grow, it must be nourished. You cannot have a positive environment without respect. It's not hard. It don't hurt. It ain't gonna kill you. Some of y'all lifestyles gonna kill you before you show respect, I promise you. But the hip hop culture, man, Vino, shout out to my man. No haters allowed, Vino. If y'all not down with Vino, get up with the brother. The Triplets, 25 years of Triplets, that was a good CD. Stop supporting what's popular, support talent, man. That's real talk. I'm not talking about dudes that say they street dudes, but real talent when you hear good music, simple. Not because he spent a grip on some jeans and some funny looking shiny shoes, man. Like for real. We trendsetters, we not followers. Let's get it, B. More call in. Need some more callers, man.
We definitely need callers, man. I had to go live on my Facebook Live real quick, man. Oh, man. I tell you, this is something different. Got my baby Queen Boone checking in real quick. Like I said, we got McLean's couch, Jamal McLean, boy, Co-Ed Bliss checking in. Hey, we definitely respect everyone that's calling, that's even viewing our show. This is our first year anniversary show, our first show of the year as well, you know.
Make sure your environment clean, man. Don't call the OG with the nonsense. Come on, man. Do right for once. At least for 60 seconds. You know? But yeah, man, I love the culture. I love the parties, man. It's just, it don't, yeah, it do keep me young. I'm not going to say that. And I just love to see the youth, you know, benefit from their talent and no one really taking advantage of it and them saying what they are worth. It makes you go harder when somebody, it's different from telling a person, look, man, you worth $1 million. And then you train them and he in that situation, he get that $1 million. Right, there's a whole different mindset after that, I promise you.
That's so true.
Whole different mindset. So you know, that's why I say I'm saying nothing but doing everything. God, lot, man. Ooh, 18 is lit. Like ether. I'm telling you.
Hey, real quick, baby. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a few shout outs to a few people that's tuning in real quick on the Facebook Live tip. You know what I mean? We got Coco checking in, Reels checking in, Keisha Brown checking in, Shitta Smith checking in. Like I said, Queen, my baby, checking in. Sean Mack, my man, what's good, family? I see y'all. You know, we have my nephew, my blood right here, QT, OG in the building checking in. Say what's up, QT, to the
man, Baltimore, what's up, man? Y'all already know who it is, OG of the city, man. We here.
Got my engineer over there, Nicole. What to do?
You need to tell everybody that's on your personal live to be on your show live for your numbers.
Y'all hear that? Why don't you come into the mic one more time and say it again?
Please tune into the show via Facebook or Instagram. Corey is going to discontinue his personal live because he has a live show right now that he needs the viewers.
Y'all hear that? This is my first time back in the studio, man. It's been a long time coming and some things have changed.
And that's the plan, man. You know, for all my local artists that's out there upcoming, those that's got the spotlight, got the ear of the streets, we're going to get y'all on here interview. Get to know you more personally. For people that really don't see you, that really want to know more about you. We're not dealing with nothing, dealing with the streets. All positivity, leave the negative outside, man. That's how we rolling for the 18. We're going to do better because we know better. Simple.
That was good, my G. Man, that's what it's about, though. Like you said, QT, real quick, man. We're going to definitely do better. We have to. As a city, as a community, as a people. We got to do better.
See, the people that's involved is only a select few that know me personally, like Tech moves, the whole OTM movement, that really know how hard I'm going to go about this culture. Simple. Not compromising. It's not for sale. It is what it is. And to all my promoters, if you hit my line about any of these young brothers, please pay what they ask. It's simple. You'll pay Lil Baby $12,000. You'll give Gotti 60. You'll give Ross 80. But you won't support your local artists that's from here. Then when they get on the big stage and you reach out, you be mad because they beat your head. They supposed to. If you don't support from the ground up, don't support when they up, because you had nothing to do with that. And that's real talk. That's the biggest problem in the city. And the kids gonna come out 21 and over, 18 and over. They gonna come out. I seen it. We've done it. They gonna come out and see them. You just gotta get your bag right. Stop perpetrating like you got it. If you don't, get sponsors. Break bread with somebody. Simple. I did it. That's how I did it. I ain't use no personal money of mine. I'm just a hustler. Simple.
That's what it's about. And that's what we're going to have to, discuss when we come back from our commercial break, man. We're not going to take a commercial break right this second, but when we do come back, that's going to be the topic of discussion as far as knowing your hustle. You understand?
Pop was my motivation. I still believe, once again, my personal opinion, I come up and stand with your BS. The greatest artist that ever graced the mic, as far as content delivery and real life situations, hands down, even to present day. See, most artists just give you one perspective: the streets, the hustle, the grind, the shine. Very few give you the prison, the loss of life, the abandonment of family, children losing their fathers. So that's my guy. That's my dude right there.
Right.
All the time. One of my tattoos was inspired by Tupac.
Okay.
So been through the hip hop scene. Shout out to my man Ray Bazzino. Source Magazine. All hip hop, all access hip hop, man. All access hip hop, man. What it do, man? When y'all coming through the city, had to reach out to somebody, But yeah, man, I got a lot of plans for the city. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm on the gag order per Swag Money 037 and others. I can't. I want to, but sorry, Baltimore.
Yeah.
But know this though. Know this. I'm not going to change. I'm going to remain the same. And everything I told my city I'm going to do it. And I'm going to leave it like that. That's the type of couple weeks of the year. The few 8 days of our New Year's, meaning me, my family, which is my team, is my family, have made 6 months worth of work in 8 days. That's why I like the Jay-Z quote when he say no more real men left. He said, shit ain't many, it's few of us, it's plenty of us. Because you got 100 cowards, and they gonna do the job of men. The men ain't gonna steal.
Right.
They gonna cut one another's throat, they gonna promote one another, they gonna show love. The cowards gonna do all the shystiness.
Exactly.
Try steal, make like they better than the next man. That's why haters can never win. That's why I don't understand those that win and pay so much attention to it. That's why I put that Puffy video up. Paying attention to too many other people ain't good. Taking away from yourself. You actually cheating yourself when you pay attention to a hater. I don't care who it is. It's irrelevant. My mission is bigger than the cause. You know what I'm saying? I like it because the atmosphere, and I love being around my young brothers. But the mission is to show them they can become instant millionaires with their gift as well as their talents, and change not only the perspective of their life and their families, but the environment in which they came. They could build that up. See, our environment that we were groomed in wasn't groomed towards. That's why hip hop played a big part in our lives. You had artists like Boosie's real big. Pain music is what we call it when we come from the streets.
Right.
Music that gets you through situations you've been through. And it's an artist that been through it. That spit the lyrics. That give you basically the blueprint to rise above it or to hold stronger till it pass over.
Right.
So, you know, we got a lot of that now, City. And I really believe, shout out to Fortune Booming, man. This Friday's birthday party, Culture Arts Center, man, come through. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a movie. It's the Young King 21st birthday. Come out, celebrate it with him. But, yeah, I like what the brother doing. That's how he doing something innovative that no DJ have done nowhere in the country. Is promote all local artists on one joint. No industry artists.
That's dope.
Might have 40, 50 songs, all local. Known, unknown, but the music is good.
Okay.
Content is good. It's just not about the money. It's about the culture. It's about the music. So I salute the young brother. We talking about this brother 20. Just where he turned 21.
Okay.
We talking about young entrepreneurs. Shout out to Dovel Contour Clothing Line. You know, no excuses. Rich by mistake. Loyalty pays off. All my entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs, hair sellers, hair designers, clothes. Man, keep doing what y'all doing, man. The character is built in the struggle. Expect struggle. That's why I do it so good, so easily, so fluently.
It's going to come.
I expect it. Even when it's good, I expect struggle. So when it comes, I already know how to deal with it.
Exactly. Real quick, we're going to take a real quick commercial break, man. Then we're going to come back, have a few topics of discussion for you all. Give us a call, 410-702-5657. A&R The Session. We in the building, baby.
It's time for flashback.
And I'm not gonna say all Aries don't know, but
it's just the one you had. That was just
particular one, right? You know. But it's always something that you can.
Go ahead, listen. Can you recollect any signs that you might like?
October 15th or 16th. What is that?
And Libras.
See, I've had some good Libras and I had one really bad Libra, but he was white, so he f***ed his back anyway. So I don't.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Demonstrate. You got to demonstrate the back.
No. Ain't no way.
Not the nerd. How they bust? Boy, show how they bust.
And then want to cry afterwards. I mean, what the f*** is the point of the tears? I mean, I can see you shaking, yeah, and you know, shake it off real quick. But you crying? F*** out of here.
What was he crying for?
Cause baby, this pussy make that. You in? I got that good nasty bitch. The shame.
Oh shit.
McLean's Couch every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You are now listening to Just a Bit Outside, the sports radio show at BeExposedRadio.com. Come join us every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, or BeExposedRadio.com.
So we had a lot of things going on.
Mother's Day, Major League Baseball, pink bats, pink outfits.
Yeah. They certainly did the mothers good. They don't show them justice. Like Jimmy said, the pink bats, cleats, all types of pink highlights in the major leagues. The Orioles, were swept by the Kansas City Royals.
Wah, wah.
The Kansas City Royals. Thank you, Eric. Kansas City Royals is they're like one of the worst teams in the Major League Baseball right now. Yeah, so that was a little tough.
Yeah, so the Orioles no longer have the top record. It belongs to the Washington Nationals now.
Yeah, so that was tough. So hopefully they'll get back on track with the next series. Maryland, we got some local sports, collegiate to report. The Maryland lacrosse. Let's shout out the Maryland lacrosse team. They are in the NCAA tournament, and they...
Hey, this is Mark, just a bit outside on BeExposedRadio.com. Listen to us every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? He had no idea just how many. I can't believe it. This one looks good. Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner? See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back. We back in the building. A&R the session. OGQT, we got him here, man. We got him here.
Baltimore, what's up, baby?
Listen, I'm inviting everyone I know to watch us tonight. A&R the session. We live, man. Facebook Live, YouTube, we live. Give us a call, 410-702-5657. Let us know your type of favorite music you like to listen to when you're just chilling and relaxing. OG, what you like to hear? What type of vibes you like to hear when you just chilling and relaxing, man?
All gangster music.
All gangster.
Yep.
Respect that, definitely.
Everything. Man. All moves. Tap. Like I say, Dave, bro. I listen to YGGT.
Okay.
Dragon. I ain't like Dragon. Lord Mighty. You know, I listen to my artists, man.
Exactly.
I see them. I can touch them. I watch their growth. So I'd rather listen to some young men, you know, not even being part of what they're doing, but just watching their growth, development, watching how they move as far as the music goes, watching them develop brands.
Right.
And just benefit off of it. It's even better to see the public come request them by name and go in their pocket and pay for it. It wasn't like this 6 years ago, so, you know, a lot was sacrificed, but that's not to be talked about. I only go and whip out my resume when dudes feel like they're bigger than the culture. No man is bigger than the culture. Because eventually they had a starting point somewhere. I'm just blessed to be a part of that starting point. That's it.
Right.
Can't deny talent, man. We have a whole plethora of talent. Man, the city just don't know. When people be saying this is our year, they just don't know how true of a statement that is. But, you know, I'm in the shadows, man. I got my gang going on, man.
Soon we want to see. Hey, it's a movie coming out tomorrow real quick, man. What's it, Dinner Thieves? Dinner Thieves come out with 50 Cent.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to watch that.
You know, I got my man up in that joint, Lion backwards. Oh, backwards, excuse me, Lion, my bad, man. It's been a long night for me. Don't get mad at me, homie. Me and this guy, we went to school together, middle school and high school. And just to see the moves he made, now he's, you know, starring in different movies, man. And it's a blessing. Like my nephew, D, as most people will know him.
I am Derek Jackson.
I
What
am
up,
Derek
bro?
Jackson, you know? That's my nephew right there, my blood.
West Side, Baltimore, born, bred, and raised, but he resided and working in Cali, man. Making us look good, man.
In L.A. I'm in Cali right now.
Man, he count. He making it happen out there. He was going on. He count, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody in my circle, this is no lie. I know some people say it's too good to be true. Everybody in my circle, everybody doing something big. See, we older guys, man. We with the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
When it happen, bang, it's gonna be there. Simple. You get to see it. It's better than words. Action always better than words. Remember that, young people. Action is better than words. Can't dispute action. You always can question and dispute words.
Listen, that's knowledge, facts. Please listen. So true.
Man, I can't wait till somebody put together a Baltimore tour with all our artists.
Yeah.
You know, like the top tier, like the first 5 of the top tier, 5 of the middle tier, and just take them on tour, give them a tour, man.
Okay.
Around the country, different venues. So Baltimore really can showcase what we got. Man, you got our artists at 1 million+ views, 400-some thousand views, man. There's no way you could tell me people not looking at us. I know personally from phone calls that I'm privileged to hear and receive or be a part of receiving through third-party actions. Man, it's big things in store for the city.
It is.
Shout out Just Hilarious, man, putting on for the city one of our very own female comics. What up, sis? Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Just never get that bag and change. For all my guys and guyettes that's on, don't let that money change you, because Baltimore will shut you out. It's a cold world without coming home. You know what I'm saying?
And just letting y'all know, man, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm still over here trying to work this phone situation, trying to make sure I get everything right. You know, I'm not tech savvy over here like that, you know? But I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing over here with this phone, man.
But, let's see. I haven't heard. I got to get back on to Ezzy, man. Ezzy, get up with me, man. I need to get up with you, Lord, bro. YBS Sosa, shout out whole Garrison team, man. D1 Entertainment. Shout out. Shout out T. Brown. Shout out Icon Entertainment, Tracy. Come out February 3rd, it's February 3rd at Palladium.
Okay.
Moneybag Yo, CMG very own Icon Entertainment presents All Black Affair. Let's go, man.
And when is this again?
February 3rd at the Palladium.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go, man. City starting to liven up again, man. Stop talking down on your city. Find a reason to help your city. Remember, you reside here. Your kids go to the poor educational system, man. Stop talking down on your city. Find a reason to help your city, and stop running to somebody else's city trying to help their city become better than what you already come from. I don't respect that from nobody.
Listen, once again,
that ain't cool.
There's nothing but straight facts and knowledge being kicked over here.
I got a platform now, man. Y'all in trouble. I'm just feeling my way through. It's like a box in the first round. I'm just throwing some jabs.
That's all we doing.
Trust me, the combinations and the 3 and 4 is coming. OTM Hitman, shout out to OTM Hitman, shout out to Lorenzo Simpson. Man, we got boxes, everything. I believe Lorenzo going pro this year. Shout out to Tank Jamonte Davis.
Definitely, shout out.
You know what I mean?
Hey, we want to take a quick commercial break real quick. Come back with some more shout outs. You know what I mean? Some more accolades, some more just great things that's going on in our city that's going to happen eventually, if it hasn't already come to pass.
Say no more.
Give us a call, 410-702-5657. A&R The Session. We in the building, Nicole. We truly appreciate you as our engineer. Definitely.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second. What?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome back, man. A&R The Sesame. We in the building here. Corey, Mr. A&R Jackson. We have QT, Mr. OG QT in the building. Yeah.
How you doing, man? We back, man. We got a few more minutes before we get out of here. I want to say this, man. Every mixtape that came out in 17 from all local artists was awesome. YGT, Rich Me for Rap 2. YGT, Rich Me for Rap 2. Davo, Ben, President Davo, YG Tech, Eyes Won't Close, and Hardaway. Moose Jacking for Beats. Yeah, Young Fats, the Bars. He had a pretty good one. 25 years of tripping, that was pretty good. The Wake Up, Don't Be Dumb, my artist Reds. Y'all gotta come on, man. Support the talent, man. Stop supporting what's popular. Support the talent. It's inevitable. Inevitability means you can't stop what's gonna happen. I don't care what you do, you can't prolong it. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, for the culture, man, let's try to do better, man. That's all differences with words instead of violence, man, because we move more to each other than you really know.
Listen to this knowledge right here, man. I want you to repeat that real quick, man, because that was real knowledge right there that you just now spoke.
I said we mean more to each other than we really know. Let's resolve our differences with words and not with violence.
Exactly. I mean, come on. I mean, it's like there's always tomorrow. You know, back in the days, even though we might have had our differences as youth growing up in a community with, you know, another individual, we was able to later on down the road, even if we did solve it with our hands, come together and really talk about what happened. after the fact.
True. See, if you could take a whooping, that showed that you was tough.
Yeah.
That's where the word tough guy come from. Seriously.
That's real talk. Yeah.
I just, you know, the senseless violence, man, I don't blame it on nobody. It's just a sad fact of society that our kids are not being taught to use other methods besides a gun. And I'm tired of hearing that's, oh, y'all was like that. No, we weren't. We had respect, principles, and morals. We did things within a structured situation. That's why we're the men we are today. You know, you got to listen in order to change. You got to face them demons. You got to face your inadequacies. You got to face your weakness in order to turn them into strength. If you don't do that, you'll always be an adequate, unhappy human being. Trust me.
That's real. That's so real. You know, real quick, I just want to give another shout out to the individuals that's watching us, man. I mean, we got people from Atlanta watching us right now. Shout out to Kevin McKinney. You know, shout out Kevin. He has his sons, man. Great young men. They was on the show a few times. They sung my daughter a happy birthday song.
Okay.
Little young dudes, man. They good. And when I first met him, I was telling Kevin what I saw in his sons, in his group that he had. And when I told him what I saw, my vision for him, he then saw it. You know what I mean? It went full-fledged with it. And he's still going on with it. He moved from here, went down to Atlanta, and he's doing bigger things in Atlanta with his sons, man.
I see no more.
You know?
Baltimore here now, we up and rising like the sun, man, doing early dawn.
We everywhere.
I'm telling you, man. As things progress, I guess I'll be getting permission to expose certain things. I guess.
I'm sure.
I'm terrible, man. Y'all just don't know. I'm terrible. I'm telling you, I can't hold no water, cold or hot.
But right now you're holding it, though. Because I don't even know exactly what's going on.
That's because it's on a certain strict, you know. See, you have choices in life.
Mm-hmm.
As a human being, as an individual, as adults, as men and women.
Yeah.
Children, not so much.
Right.
But as adults, men and women, I'm speaking to my adults. You have a choice. No one is forced into anything.
Right.
There's alternatives. Now, the thing about that is, are you willing to go through the struggle to make that harder choice possible?
Okay.
I mean, I had to go through a lot of hard stuff. Spiritually, looking inside myself, thinking what I was doing was right, then meeting a man such as myself, and that ain't right, or you can't do it that way when you're so accustomed for 25, 20 years doing it like that.
Right.
So that's a struggle for itself, and you know, I'm just blessed to have a strong foundation around me that I can rely on at any time. So that, you know, I just inject that into the culture. Simple.
Respect, definitely. Man, the culture that we have here is different from anywhere else or any other culture that you could probably even think of, man. We would take anything negative and turn it into something positive and make it look good.
Man, that's just the base of our city. We have a lot of history dating back to slavery, you know. I said it before, the struggle, the characters built in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that, struggle builds your character, what people see on the outside. So, you know, your success depends on how well you struggle.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as failure. That's why you hear the rich say that, or the most successful. No such thing as failure. It's just a lesson on the road to success. You know? Failure is for people that's defeated or have a defeated mindset. It's winning circle over here, man, from the youngest to the oldest. All winners over here. I ain't cocky or brash, I'm just telling the truth.
Right.
Swag money on 37, we winners. Anything connected to us, we winners. Simple. We're not going to be stopped, not getting in our way. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a good 18, man. Besides the weather, it's awesome, man, you know. Even with the weather, man, I'm not going to say that. Even with the weather, man, it's just an awesome 18. Like, I'm really amazed.
You know, real quick, man, not to change the subject or jump off track real quick, but you spoke on something real quick that I haven't spoken on since probably maybe last year, and that's the weather. You know, I used to work for a company that took care of and supported the homeless community. You know, I'm no longer with that company. However, I'm still an advocate for the homeless. You know, and it's been cold nights out here. 14 degrees, 12 degrees, 7 degrees out here, man. It's ridiculously cold. And if there's anything that you all can do as a community, as an individual, or as people of the community, look out for these homeless. Give them some socks if you happen to see them on the side. It doesn't matter. Anything small goes a long ways. You know, whether if it's a hat, a pair of gloves. I mean, shucks, a $2.50 hat. I mean, I just bought me one from the gas station.
Man, I will say this, though. Hip-hop, for the youth, for the brothers and sisters that don't get credit for helping the homeless or the less fortunate, I have seen and know of a lot of them giving. No shoes, clothes.
They do.
Like a couple of days ago, just as recently as the other day. I'm not going to put nobody on Front Street because that's their business, but I salute that. Because these young people that so many elders or so-called OGs talk bad about or down on, but they leading the charge.
Speak on it.
And that's true. Jealousy is deep-rooted within your genes, man. That's like your blood. That's like, you know, once it's injected in you, it's hard to kill. It's like the AIDS virus, HIV. Once it's in you, it's hard to fight, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I salute the youngins. I love them. I stand with them all day.
Man, you know what? Speak on the youth. Because
they funny as hell too. I love my young kings and queens, man.
You was down there. I want to speak on real quick something that you experienced firsthand in the community that we discussed before many times while you was at your store, place of business, in Mardana Mall, where you had to redirect some of the people of the community during a certain situation time frame that Mardana was under a whole lot of fire and pressure.
You talking about my fights?
The fights, the riot during the situation, you know.
The riot was just some bum stuff, you know. Adults using
but you was down
a
there
social situation to steal. That's all that was.
Right.
Well, you know, I wasn't worried about it. Shout out to Baltimore, man. They take out
definitely.
from me. You know, broke for some property. But you know, that comes with life, man. I don't worry about things I can't control.
Exactly.
It was sad that the brother had to give his life up by the hands of some police. But you know, look how come around. Look at all the police that have federal indictments. Nobody's greater than the law of God. So, you know, the signs, you gotta watch the signs, man. I haven't seen this many officers go to prison in forever. I don't think I ever seen as many federal indictments on Baltimore City Police. You gotta choose, man. That go back to choice, man.
I mean, you know what, though? We have, and I speak on this, with the mentorship program that is in motion. You know, you have the people of the community, you have officers of the community that's for the community, but then you have officers that's for the law.
I'm really not king with working, and I am going to be biased with this. No politicians or law enforcement. Too crooked, too much dirt. I see the suffering that they're allowed to go on without youth. I don't like it.
Right.
It's impossible for them to convince me to come on board with anything that they supporting or into. If my people ain't right, I'm not right. Simple. That's how I live. I live through the emotions of my people, of the youth.
And
that's what I learned from.
It's about our youth.
You'd be surprised how much my youth teach me. 25 and under. learn promotion from them, learn how to be a manager from them,
Mm-hmm.
learn how to make deals from them,
Mm.
and my big brother, of course. But for the main part, on the ground level, the youth show, that's my biggest coach, man. My wife and my brother, man. It's just awesome to have people around you for you and want the same thing for your community and the culture as you have. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I can't be around people that talk bad about my local artists. Them young brothers, I watch the work they put in. I watch the sacrifices. They went through a lot of real life situations and never gave up and continued on with their dream. That's tall internal fortitude. That's kept it moving.
Right.
You know, they might have been hurt. We ain't, you know, we could only guess. We don't know how they dealt with their emotions, but at the end, they came out stronger, wiser. I love to see that. You know?
Always. Definitely. You know, callers, listeners, viewers, chime in, man. 410-702-5657. We had a previous caller that had a situation going on his end. Call us back, man. Hopefully everything.
Don't call us back, little bro.
Oh man.
I'll call you when I get off. Get out of here.
Oh man, but hey, it's 410-702-5657. A&R The Session. We are here, man. You know, I recently just took on a new job. Like I said, I'm no longer at the atmosphere where as though I was directly in the center of the homelessness.
Activism don't take nothing but a mindset.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
just go out on your own.
Yeah, of course.
Going to the
I'm
bridge.
still doing that though, you know. But now I'm at a like I was telling you earlier, I'm at a place where as though I'm with the youth all over again, and these kids are looking at me like, "Why are you here when you could be somewhere else other than here with us?"
Because they used to be neglected by adults. That's why I show them so much real love. I have probably 100 kids, no lie. No matter what parent or guardian they come with during that mall, you can't walk past that stand without them stopping. It's simple. You can ask their parents.
That's
actual
true.
fact. You know why? Because I'm genuine. Kids always going to be a magnet, genuine, because they don't know how to lie. They don't know how to cover their emotions or mask them yet. So everything come out them is raw. They haven't learned to be conniving like adults.
That's true.
So when you see that, your kid always going to tell you the truth.
They haven't mastered their emotions.
I love them too. They make my day. Some days I be down, I be sore, I don't be feel. I see one of my little brothers, man. One of my little babies come see me.
Right.
Baby's awesome, man. I beg all my parents get more involved in your kids' life, especially our males, man.
Please do.
Nothing gangster about neglecting your responsibility. You can blame it on the woman all you want, but you know the truth. Let's get more involved in our kids' lives, man. Seriously, they need us.
And vice versa, though, even still, for those women who's preventing the good men from really truly being in their children's lives, man.
Stop being petty, LaBelle. Let that man in. Let him be a man.
Exactly. Let him be a father.
Different things at 18. Let's not just say it. Actions speak louder than words, man. You can always debate words, but you can never debate action. Give him a chance, man. Somebody gave you a second chance at something in life, probably more than that. Stop being so arrogant. Humble yourself.
Put that ego to the side, man. Listen to this knowledge. Listen to this wisdom, this spiritual.
You don't have to. I'm going to be good. I'm telling you. I'm just trying to.
We're going to be us anyway, though.
You feel me?
You know?
Just trying to break a piece of my bread off for the public so they can get some nourishment.
We need it. It's knowledge.
Good over here, man.
It's the, what you call it, a good soil.
I like to
for the seed to grow.
Salute the culture, man. Everybody that's doing something to make the city look good. Don't start breaking off on an individuality tip. Like, it take a component of people to make the city look good, not just the individual. I'm just part of the mix. I'm not the mix. I could never be bigger than the culture. That's crazy. Culture existed before me. I just knew how to promote the culture.
Understand that, man. Listen, A&R The Session, we in the building. OG, QT, Mondawmin Mall, second floor.
Music City, y'all know what it is, man. Come for all your lazy musical needs, iPods, cell phones. Like, come mess with me, you know I got it.
Whatever you need, he got it, man. And if you don't, I'm sure he knows somebody who got it, but I'm sure he got it. 410-702-5657. It's A&R The Session. We are in the building. Nicole, we truly appreciate you. Once again, hey, thank you for setting me up with this live session here.
Thanks for the opportunity, man. A&R The Session, man. It's going to be a good year. We're going to have a lot of good interviews, lot of good surprise guests, man. A lot of quality life topics that relates to hip-hop.
We still here. We want to take a quick commercial break. Come back real fast for our last segment here, man. A&R The Session.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty when he rants about his staff.
I agree. Can you come on? I told you stop touching that button. Why is it so loud? God. Did you turn one all the way up again? Do I have to come in there? God damn her. If it was going right, I would let you do your part, but I'm sorry, but it's just not functioning the way it's supposed to be.
You're live on the air.
I told you mind your business.
Well, Monty, if I can comment on the Jennifer Holiday situation, I can.
I know I'm live on the air. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay. I know I'm live on the air. This is why this whole show is called Talk Lately. Anyway, let's get back to every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
A&R The Session, man. We back in the building. It's our time. We are down to the last few minutes of the show. To those who's watching, those who just now tuning in, thank you. We truly appreciate it, man. Zach Pacino, what is good? What's good, my G? You know what I mean? Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Man, OG, QT, thank you for accepting the opportunity to be my co-host here, man.
Man, stop all that, man. You know I'm humble, man. Thank you for the opportunity for giving me a platform, not only for myself. That's what I do, man. Once I get a situation for myself, I'll open it up for all my young brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do as an elder. I'm really not into the OG thing. Like I told my brother on one of my video posts, I'm not using real nigga no more. That's out. You either a man or a lame. That's because that cliche leave room for too much error. True that. Man, I ain't with it. I've been bit too much of my past experiences to continue it in my future. Not gonna do it.
Real talk, man. Respect that.
So you know, we winning, man. We winning. We on our way to really winning. You know. When one of us win, we all win.
That's so true.
That's my mindset. That's how I carry it.
That's how it's supposed to be, though, man.
Who say what about nothing? When one of they win, I feel like I win. You know? That's just the reality of life, man.
So, real quick, man. We back from our commercial break. I told the listeners we want to discuss the politics of the business. You know, I want you to elaborate on it, if you don't mind.
Listen, first thing is, whatever you decide to name your company, to do what is called a scan, which, unless you know if someone else has the name in the country, get your LLC, which means it's licensed strictly for you. Anybody use that or copyright it, you can sue for any proceeds they made off of it. And understand how to read contracts. Understand entertainment lawyers and their duties and their role as it relates to you and your career. Because if you plan on going besides just the level of locality, you're going to need that. Contracts, percentages, understand it. You know what I'm saying? Get the business, the talent there. Study the business. Really understand where you're trying to go, what it's going to take for you to get there, what you're willing to sacrifice if you're not going to do it independently. The truth of the matter of fact is everyone can't do it independently. Somebody will have to sacrifice something they really want to get on. Us, we're doing it the independent way. That's the only way we know how. Independence forever.
For sure.
Since we was kids, we was independent.
Come on, huh?
So, you know, swag 1037, that's how we coming, man. No excuses. Don't be dumb. To wake up.
Support those who support you. And if there's nobody out there supporting you, support them anyway.
And that's what I do. You know why I do it? Because I want them to see what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Not necessarily for the support. I'm going to make them look at me.
Mm-hmm. They will see you.
It's like nets flying around a light.
Yeah.
Or keep coming around your face after you eat crabs without a bugs keep coming around. You're going to pay attention.
Yeah.
That's the type of force I represent. You're going to pay attention whether you want to or not. That's just a credit to the people that I have around me. That's in my life. I can't take credit for myself. A lot of videos, I say the letters QT mean more than just me. And that's God honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
One of them soul drivers, one of the nucleus is called Dinner Night, you know? So, you know the proof in the pudding, bro.
Yeah, man, definitely. Man, I just can't wait. 2018, Happy New Year, man.
I'm already enjoying, man. I mean, I'm still partying.
We 18 days in, but still Happy New Year. This is our first show of the year.
Man, it's going to get better, man.
Of course.
Now.
It's always going to get better. And it's a great feeling to be back here, you know, back in the element that I've been away from for a short period of time frame. But it was too long. You know, trying something new, something different, and something fresh.
Man, each day is a fresh start. Each day is impregnated with possibilities and successes up to the individual who them 24 hours in that day is granted to. We all have the same.
Yeah. All depends on what you do with them 24 hours, huh?
Some people not hustlers, and they just refuse to tell themselves the truth. That's why they keep running to the wall. Some people was just made to work within the system. I was created to work without of it and become great. Everybody's not bound for greatness. That's just the sad reality of life. That's not me hating or speaking something false, but that's true. Just like you got good, you gotta have bad. You have success, you gotta have failures. How you know success if you don't have failures?
Real talk. Real talk, man.
And that's how life works.
You can't have one without having the other, man. Plain and simple.
Like a pair of tennis shoes. You ain't gonna take the left shoe without taking the right one. It ain't gonna work.
True that. Hey, commercial break, I believe. If not, then we done for the night, man.
Man, we ready to get up out of here. Thank y'all for y'all support. See y'all next Thursday, 9/11.
Thank you for those who tune in tonight, those callers, our viewers, our listeners. We appreciate everything that y'all have done. Thank you for calling in, tuning in. QT once again, family. Thank you.
Man, adding out the session, man. We're gonna become a force, man. We start small, we grow to oak trees, man. Thank you for all the supporters that called them, man. It's gonna get better.
We already, you know this. And on the session, man. We in the building, we out of here for the night. Thank you. See y'all next week. Love y'all, man.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.